Hey everyone, it's Jason and this is your cruise news update, and we have a warning about Carnival passengers. A cruise ship has sailed through a hurricane, and I need your opinion. Is this the most disgusting cruise cabin you've ever seen? So cruise story number one, do you think this captain made the right decision? So the Carnival Magic was sailing from Miami, Florida, headed to the ABC Islands in the Southern Caribbean. And they had to go past the tip of Cuba. Well, Hurricane Oscar was in that vicinity at the same time. Here is a video of the weather they incurred while they were going by Cuba and the hurricane. Now, personally, I don't think this is too bad of weather. We see this sometimes in rainstorms when we're out on cruises during the year in the Caribbean. But some people were saying, hey, it was like 15-foot seas, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds. What do you guys think? And with as active of a hurricane season as we saw, would you sail during the hurricane season again? I know a lot of people that have gotten off of ships this year and said never again, especially September, October. And I agree, living in Florida, we had an active late season. It was Helene and Milton, Oscar. You had a lot of storms down there that interrupted a lot of the cruise traffic. So what fence are you on? You're like, hey, it's fun, it's good, I trust the cruise captains. Or are you one that said, hey, they should have never gotten anywhere near this? Can't wait to hear from you in the comments. So cruise story number two, is this the most disgusting cruise cabin you've ever seen? So someone posted this on Facebook and they said they were walking by the cabin and they had to do, they said, a triple take. They said it was awful. Poor cabin attendant there. They felt bad for him too. Can you imagine trying to walk through? How do you even clean a cabin like that? Now, what's interesting is John Hill, the brand ambassador for Carnival Cruise Line, has said in the past, we won't clean cabins that look like this. They can go to their supervisor, say, hey, this is like a bomb went off. How do I clean it? And they would contact the passengers so they could straighten up the cabin so they could clean it. Now, in the comments, people were like, that looks like a landfill. And it seems like they need a hazmat team to clean it, not a cabin attendant. Have you ever seen a cabin look so bad? Do you think cabin attendants should be made to clean these type of cabins? Or should they say, hey, you know what? Until you straighten up more, I can't risk walking through here because I could fall or injure myself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So before I get to cruise story number three, I would ask that you like this video and consider subscribing, as it does help the channel grow. If you could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much. So cruise story number three, and this is a warning about Carnival passengers from a Norwegian guest. So this was on a Norwegian breakaway board. They were headed to Bermuda and they said, hey, the first day we will be by ourselves in Bermuda, but just be aware, the second day the Carnival Pride shows up, so make sure to watch your wallets. They actually said, make sure to watch your wallets. How ridiculous is that? It's unacceptable. And this is Norwegian. Norwegian, Royal, Carnival, they're more similar than they are different. I know some people may disagree, but I've been on them all. We've been on Carnival 4 times. We enjoyed our time on Carnival. We were younger, we had a good time, we stayed up late, we partied a little bit. Now, as you age, some of us, we go to now Celebrity and Holland and Princess. But some people still like to stay on Carnival even as they age. And good for you. But to treat people that way because they're showing up at the same port as you, shame on you. That's unacceptable. I like what one person said. They said, I'm a pretty regular Carnival cruiser, so I did look up the fun times for the Pride. And the day before Bermuda, there's an activity in the theater where the crew teaches you how to rob Norwegian passengers. Unbelievable. Now, have you ever been on Carnival? Was that a cruise line you started when you were younger? And do you still like Carnival? Let me know in the comments. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you again so much for the support. It really does mean a lot to me. And until I talk to you soon, happy cruising.